Hello everyone, just a quick audio check. Alright, let's continue where we left off. I cannot get over this music. I did some like research to figure out where to go. These computers are way nicer than the one Alter Ego was installed. The power's on, but the systems are not. Is this what the Mossman has been using to monitor the network? It is really ridiculous and to see that the Mossman has been using all of those spiders. I honestly, if I'm being honest, I have no idea where to go. I did research on it, but could not find anything. This creepy door has a picture of a camera on it. What could be inside? I'm just gonna explore the whole school to see if we can find anything. I think this might help. No. So I know this may be considered cheating, but I have Google up on my phone. But what else do you expect me to do when I can't find out what to do because I took so long of a break? Who's saying this matter on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There was one stored in every movement robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb. That bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that fragment I found in the garden. Yeah, it's part of the bomb. Okay, I've checked everything. I think we're left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask her. Okay. Oh boy, I'm glad this is a thing. Right, got it. Right, ask Becky. Did you go see Becky?
Let's go.
You want to check out Kika's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me. Becky walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Storms, I think that's it, that's his name. Well then, here we go. Okay, took out the key, slid it into the keyhole, and then click. And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Doesn't look open. So this kid is right. Speak to him real quick.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular, I just thought we might find some kind of clue that might help us understand.
Come on!
Parachutes, that's why you take the time out of my search to come here. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed to no matter what, how much time it takes. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us more sort of direction. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something.
It's true.
Consider it as a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens. I'm sure I have it somewhere. Found it. Where is it? What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a simple paper.
What?
That was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. On the sheets, what could it be? But it could be something hidden under the bed sheets. Part of me didn't expect to find this, but as I lifted up sheets. What was this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class 78 student registry. Mika Ikusawa.
I see.
Basically, Mika Ikusawa's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. This must be the blank that Monkima was talking about. Yuka said that death without meaning was unappealing, and this was what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgence. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and then looked down at the profile sheet. Name: Mokuro Ikusawa, sex female, but ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received the battle training of her own relation. However, she was revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Mikuro's profile. The ultimate soldier of a mercenary. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in is like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other's sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this.
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Group is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumour I've heard says that Fenrir has already.
Found it!
Well, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero.
What?
Why have you got any pretty no-handed?
What?
You found her profile. So what have we done?
Hey! Come on
I'm
now!
not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Yoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into Headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
The rule violation's really so unforgivable. You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organisation and order. Which is why I even, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is, or how unfair it all is. Now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got here, when you all first got together in the main hallway, back when there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words...
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed!
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16 then.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's a part of this school life. So, the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed!
Make sense?
jail now.
Okay, that's what you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you.
Hey,
You know she wears those stupid gloves all day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. Okay, now that's how you get it. Monokuma's account, that's new. You can use his gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Yeah, so, on the back of her hand, that tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap.
Such ignorance.
God must really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma's just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mikuro was a student.
That's right.
Obviously Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mikuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mikuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make sure our investigation fair. Mikuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mikuro is the killer. She killed Kyoko. Anyone should be able to come up to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mikuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. And what makes you say that? We thought Mikuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behaviour makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So in other words,
Mikuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mikuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mikuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mikuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well, I need to. There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
what?
What's that? What's the purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Well, yeah, the bathhouse doesn't use those keys as we saw in Celeste's case. Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I shall find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Yeah, I have to. I've got no choice. hurry up and check the locker. That's what we're here for after all. Okay. So what number was it? 6? There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like those super traditional houses. It looks like the key we found in Koga's room really does go to one of these.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock and click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here, and it looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this is used for. Is that
I see.
If it is, then that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow, but how could it possibly be involved? Well, it was wrapped around the arrows, is what I assume. Nothing else on the locker has to offer for now.
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? Then the locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. How did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What? There's still something we need to look into. We need to look into do more research on Fenrir. You mean the mercenary group that Mikuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info. The general...
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins, let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Rupiah seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Here we are. Quickly returned with a file in hand. Okay, what is it?
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report says something about the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show you that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir. Could that mean Mikros, Ixaba, Dino Mimo?
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later!
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class
That's
trial.
right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. You know what, guys? Just to be annoying, I am going to leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next part. And I hope this video has earned your subscription. If so, please hit that red subscribe button. Goal is to try and reach at least 1,000 subs as usual, right. Also, hit that like button. Alright, bye guys.